it's Patty here and it's natural. I'm gonna show you my July favorites. Okay, organic stevia. This stuff is awesome. I couldn't tell you where I got it at, to be honest with you. I want to say I got it at Lucky's, but I'm not for sure. Anyways, they come in 75 packets. I did. I got them for 75 packets. They were about $4 for a bag. And they come in these very small packets. Very easy to transport. Very, very sweet. It says it's a perfect organic replacement for artificial sweeteners. Use in beverage and sprinkle over food. 1 packet sweetens like 2 tablespoons of sugar. Stevia, if you haven't tried it, it is a unique taste, but once you start getting used to it, it is awesome. So I highly recommend the organic stevia. Ginseng tea. I put this in my tea or smoothie or whatever. It is a tea, but it comes in a little packet like so. And I actually get 10 boxes of this for $9.99. It's really not bad. Look for it in your Asian food store. It's called Korean Ginseng Tea by Prince of Peace. And so I just put this in my smoothie or make tea out of it. It'll dissolve very quickly in a smoothie. I always put it in smoothie. I use this as a natural energy booster because it gets you energy gradually without the caffeine kick, like the jitters. You won't get that. I love this. I had a coworker once. He said he was a really big guy, like 6. He was at least, I would say he was at least 6 foot tall. He's like, Patty, this isn't working. It isn't working. He ended up taking a whole box of this and regretted doing that because it's a gradual energy. So like if you're falling asleep, which I do at my desk sometimes, you know, you start falling asleep at your desk. So I take a drink of it and you start gradually just getting more awake, and then you're not like, it's not like a caffeine high where you're like zoo, 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 zoo. You're not like that at all. It's a gradual energy booster. So it gets you awake, I guess you could say, gradually, like you wake up in the morning, but you don't feel that grogginess or that heaviness like you're really, really tired at all. So once he took all of this, plus then he took some liquid extract on top of it, he said he could not sit still. That was like a caffeine rush for him. He said he will never do that again. He'll only take one tea bag. It says a tea bag is 2 grams of ginseng. So it depends on how your body reacts to it, will determine how much you need of it. But as my research I have researched, I should say, it says not to take the ginseng more than 3 months, you know, get off of it and then start back up again. So it's not something that you should use, like everything. Everything needs balance. So do your own research. I'll put some research that I have researched, that I have found down below for you. But I really like this. Some days I use it, and it's not addictive too, like caffeine. You don't get addicted to it. So I do get emergency vitamin C packets. The reason why I do these is because it has electrolytes in it, as you can see. And I use this when I go on my bike rides and I'm going to be out in the sun or outside where I might get dehydrated. I always carry one of these with me. And they come in different flavors. Now CostCo has 3 boxes of 20. No, it's more than that. It's 100 packets. And it was only $19.99, and I thought that was a great deal at Costco. It had different flavors. It has the orange, the raspberry, and I think a tropical flavor. and Walmart has the 10 packs for $3.47 over by the health foods, the health vitamins, I should say. I highly recommend this. This is great if you can take this and you just put it, this is a good alternative instead of those drops to flavor your water, because that has artificial sweeteners in it, or even like Crystal Light has artificial sweeteners in it. This is a great alternative to have your water taste like on the go, like you don't have fresh fruit that you can put in your drink. This is something on the go that you can just put in your drink, mix it up and go. And it's vitamins, it's loaded with vitamin C and it's good for you. So this is a great alternative to not having those other drinks, drink flavors, I should say, in the juice section at Walmart. Oh, I can't stand that section where all the different flavors that you can put in your water. I really highly recommend this. It's great for kids too, you know. I give this to my kids, and they don't like the orange too much anymore, but they have IKEA berry, which I really, really like. But if you put 2 packs in a 16 ounce, this tastes just like orange juice. I was shocked because I normally do 1 packet, but now I'm starting to use 2 packets. And especially when I'm on a very long bike ride and I'm sweating profusely, you want to make sure you have your electrolytes. And I think what I will do also is do a video. If you're interested, let me know below. Do a video on how you can make your own electrolyte drink. It's very, very easy, very cost effective. But I do highly recommend these when you're on the go. So I love probiotics. It has helped my stomach issues tremendously. And I love this called Inner Echo Fresh Coconut Water Probiotics. And it does need refrigerated. And I will turn it over here. And it says per teaspoon, it's 100 billion probiotics. It's 30 servings. And what I do, I normally drink 1 or 2 a day. This is $16.99. And it's a 30-day supply. And I could not tell you how much of a difference this has made me. It's just amazing. The ingredients are fresh young coconut water, kefir, I hope I'm saying that right. It's probably kefir. Kefir cultures, natural flavors, sweet leaf stevia. And then it lists the active cultures right here. So I'll leave that on there so you can read that really quickly. So yeah, this is made in Colorado. So it's a USA made product. And for the amount of probiotics that I used to be taking and the amount of money that I was spending on probiotics, this is the cheapest that I found, plus it works amazing. So this is something, a staple in my life that I cannot live without, and I absolutely love this. And it comes in different flavors. It comes in all natural flavoring, which it's coconut water, so it tastes like coconut water. If you don't like the flavor of coconut water, they have tropical flavor, which I'm not too keen on that, but I do love the berry flavor. It just tastes like berries. It's so good. So I highly recommend this probiotic. It is $16.99 a bottle, and hopefully you can find it. And if not, let's see. Let me look on here to see if they have a website on here. It doesn't look, oh, right here, inner-echo.com. Inner-echo.com. And they could probably tell you where you could find this in your hometown. So I've been using turmeric on my dog, and I've been using turmeric on me. This stuff is the best ever spice that I have ever found. It has helped me in so many ways reduce my bloat. When What else has it done? My gray hair is going away. My joints are feeling better. My skin is looking better. My energy level is feeling good. I'm not as tired. Overall, turmeric is such, as I've read on it, it's a very good all-natural spice that does so many things. It balances your blood sugar for diabetes. It lowers your cholesterol. It does help with digestive systems, colitis, IBS, all that stuff. Granted, I don't have those problems I was having, I believe, and as I've diagnosed myself, basically because all the doctors that I've went to could not find a problem with me. So with research and trying to figure out what foods are good for me and which foods are not good for me, and keeping a journal, which is very important. If you're having stomach issues and your doctor cannot find what's going on, keep a journal and find out what is going on with your body in regards to how it reacts to food. And I tell you what, this has been helping me incredibly. I've been doing this for 3 weeks, and I just ordered a 2-pound bag of turmeric powder on eBay, and I will link where I found that below. But if you can't get to that much turmeric, you can get a little bottle like this at Walmart. It's organic. It was $3.97. And also for my stomach, I've been using some enzymes too, which I will show you those in a minute too. So my other favorites of the month is Bromelain. And I'm very cautious of looking at your items when you buy capsules to make sure they're non-GMO. And Bromelain is actually found in pineapple. And because there's natural sugars in pineapples, unfortunately my body turns that into fat immediately. As you get older, your body reacts to different foods differently. And so unfortunately, I can't eat that many fruits and vegetables the way that I used to. So I ended up getting some Bromelain. These are good for varicose veins. It's good for breaking down the protein. It's good for, off the top of my head, what are they called? Hemorrhoids. I mean, this is a great enzyme for your body, and it's really helped me with my digestive problems also. Now, I bought these a long time ago, went through my cupboard. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've spent all this money on this stuff and I haven't been using it. And so I ended up just started using all these items again because I need to use them. My body needs it. And I've seen a humongous difference this month alone by taking these two different enzymes. Now, these are essential enzymes. I got these at the health food store. This was actually very expensive. I felt it was very expensive. This was $13.49 a bottle. And this was about the same, I think, well, close to it. I think about $9, $9.99. And this breaks down your protein. It breaks down fats, carbohydrates, fiber, and milk sugar. Some of those items, let's see if I can put it on here. Some of these items I do not eat a lot of. But I take it because it's helping my digestive system extremely. My other favorite is Kelp Capsules. Now, I put actual seaweed in my protein drinks and I ran out. And I was going through my cupboard and realized I had a whole bottle of kelp in my cupboard. And so instead of doubling up on kelp or seaweed, which there are different types, I was eating Dolce. And this is kelp, which there's different types of seaweed, and that's all that is. But they both have the same benefits, and so I didn't want to double up on my iodine. If you are allergic to iodine, I don't suggest you eating seaweed, but seaweed is so healthy for you. So I'm taking this so I can get rid of this bottle until once I get rid of this bottle, then I'll go back and eating my, what do you call it? Seaweed. That's it. So I read in Women's World about Yacon syrup. I don't know if any of you have tried it or not. It is a different type of tasting syrup, and it is 14 grams of sugar, but it is said that this reduces weight. And so I was like, hey, well, I'll go ahead and give it a try. Come to find out, as it affects my blood sugar, it makes my blood sugar drop so low that it's really bad for me. So unfortunately, even though I like the taste, I can't do this by itself. But what's funny is because the turmeric actually balances your blood sugar, I can put this with my turmeric in my smoothie and I'm fine. Now, I haven't had any bad reactions to it, except for if I take this by itself, then it drops down. Now, do your own research. See if this would be a good item for you. It is said that it does reduce fat. I actually lost a couple pounds. I would say the first day I tried it, after I woke up, I did lose a couple pounds, but since then I haven't lost any because I haven't been taking it, to be honest with you. But you know, it calls for you to take a tablespoon. I don't know, recall the exact Women's World magazine month it was in. I think it was actually, I would have to say last month, maybe June's edition, 2015 Women's World. But I bet you if you can go online and find any information about the Yacon syrup, it'll give you some more information. And I highly recommend you do your own research before you go ahead and buy it. This is like 8 full ounces, and it was close to $15. It was a lot. Now, granted, if I drizzle it on something, I'm okay, but I cannot take a full tablespoon. So it's very possible that because my body is so sensitive, I just have to gradually work my way up to a tablespoon. But I'm actually liking my turmeric instead of using this, but this was one of my favorites, so I wanted to share that with you. So next we've got coconut oil. I use coconut oil for absolutely everything. It's a good antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. I use it to soften up my calluses on my feet, to put as a moisturizer on my face, and for any type of things that are going on with my mouth. If my lips, you know, it's good for your lips. This is good for everything. So I find this at Walmart has this. It's the Spectrum Organic Coconut Oil. It's USDA organic. It is $8.12 for a 14-ounce jar. Now, I'm really sticklish about my coconut oil being in a glass jar. Some of the coconut oil you find at Walmart is actually in a plastic. I would suggest you buying it in the glass jar. You know, it's not going to be sitting in some truck somewhere and the plastic going into the coconut oil. And what I mean is the heat, it just goes onto the into the from the plastic as the plastic heats up, and then it spoils the coconut oil. So I use this for everything. I use it on my dog. I use it on my hair. I use it for absolutely everything. You can actually use it to cook in also. And sometimes I do that also. But this is a lifetime favorite. I cannot live without this. And I find it in the cooking section where you find the cooking oils at Walmart. Excuse me, I just burped. I apologize for that. But yeah, this is one of my absolute all-time favorites. $8.12 Walmart. And last but not least is this little jar of my belly fat mixture that I've made, and it's made of lemon juice, a little bit of honey, and horseradish, and I take a tablespoon twice a day, and it's almost finished. I'm gonna have to make some more, and I notice a difference with this. This is really the big thing that I have found that I've seen reduce my belly fat, and with exercise, of course, too. And today it was so awesome because it was, I think, the first time I actually noticed. It is so, the horseradish is hot, but it's not like a hot taste. It's kind of a different kind of like wow in your mouth. But my body, as soon as I took it, the thermogenesis in my body after eating this, holy mackerel, I heated up like some fat was burning. It was incredible, and I've never experienced it. This is like the third batch that I've made. I will link below the video of how to make this. I love this stuff. Horseradish, belly fat, 2 tablespoons a day. I make it, this I didn't make as applesauce that much, but you can make it as consistency in applesauce, or you can make it as chunky as you want to. But you guys, that's it. That's all I have today. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful July, and welcome to August. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.